Hey, job seekers, Melanie here with CGL Recruiting, and I found out something very cool in LinkedIn Recruiter that I haven't seen happen before that affects you if you are a job seeker that was laid off. And this is a way that LinkedIn supports you I've worked in LinkedIn Recruiter for a very long time, and I have never seen this pop up before. But it's a great little feature that they've added now, which helps to make sure that you're being looked at. So kudos to LinkedIn for making this available for those that were laid off. Let me show you what happened. So I was out doing a search on LinkedIn Recruiter, which, remember, LinkedIn Recruiter, LinkedIn Talent Finder, that is the back system that's on LinkedIn that HR and companies and recruiters use in order to find you. Now, when I was out there doing some searches for some different positions that our firm is filling right now, a message came up that I haven't seen before. Let me show you that message. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you can actually see this because it's pretty cool. Okay, so I was out here on the back of LinkedIn. This again is LinkedIn Recruiter. Now, remember, when you're out on LinkedIn Recruiter, there are all these search filters on the left that you can use to find people. And so I was out here filling out a bunch of different people. And one of the things a bunch of different filters, I should say. And one of the things I did is I went to the companies and I typed in some companies that I wanted to look at people from those that worked currently at those companies. Now, recruiters do this often, right? Because if they're looking for something that a specialty skill and one of the competitors to the company that they're working for has it, they'll look at people that work at that competitor, right? Because they know that they have that skills and experience. So this happens a lot. But this is the first time when I did it that I had the following message. After I did this search, what came up was this: sourcing opportunity. Companies with recent layoffs. Candidates at these companies may be more open to changing jobs. And then it recommended a company, in this case, Baker Hughes, that I could add this company to the filter of my search. Now, again, this is significant. Kudos to LinkedIn. This couldn't be easy for them to add this on. This is why so many recruiters, HR, and companies use LinkedIn Recruiter to recruit, because they do constantly think of things like these. Now, how can you, if you were somebody that was laid off from a company, how can you be sure coming up in one of these searches when LinkedIn offers this to a recruiter or an HR person? It's very simple. The answer is just to make sure you're linked appropriately to the companies that you used to work for. Now, if you're not sure how to do this, we do have a video that will show you step by step how to make sure that you are linked to the companies. It is very important that you do this, not only for networking, but you do it for things like this that LinkedIn is still adding. Remember, when we're dealing with 740 million profiles out there on LinkedIn, the key is to be able to be found. Now, as a recruiter, and no matter how good you are as a recruiter, HR person, whoever's using these systems, it's very difficult to remember every company to include and such. And so by LinkedIn prompting us saying, hey, this company had a bunch of layoffs, they're similar to what you're looking for, you should consider adding this in, is a huge, huge benefit, not only to us as recruiters and HR people, but to you as a job seeker. So, job seekers, if you are laid off and you have not linked appropriately to your companies, go off, do that now. If you need help, just search for the video on our YouTube page and you'll find it. If you can't find it, let me know in the comments down below and I'll make sure and get you the link to it. All right, everyone, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We do try to always get you the most up-to-date information. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.